Have you ever seen a plant that looks completely dead but then comes back to life? Today, we will talk about a very special plant. It is called the resurrection fern. This plant lives in North America. It has an amazing secret. Most plants need water every day. Without water, they dry out and die. But the resurrection fern is different. It can look brown and dead for many months without any water. But when the rain comes, something wonderful happens. The resurrection fern is a small plant. It grows on the branches of big trees, like oak trees. It does not grow in the soil like most plants. It sits on top of a tree branch and holds on tight. You can find it in forests, parks, and near rivers in the southeastern part of North America. When there is no water, the fern becomes very dry. Its leaves curl up and turn brown. A person walking past might think the plant is gone forever, but it is not dead. It is just resting and waiting for the rain. When it rains, the fern wakes up. It drinks water directly through its leaves. It does not need to wait for water to come up from the roots. The leaves take in water right away. This happens very fast. Something beautiful happens next. The leaves slowly open up. They get wide and flat and turn from brown to bright, beautiful green. This change can happen in just a few hours. It truly looks like magic. Scientists have a name for this ability. They call it desiccation tolerance. It means the plant can lose almost all of its water and still survive. The resurrection fern can lose 97% of its water and still come back to life. This is very, very rare in the plant world. The resurrection fern lives on trees, but it does not hurt the trees. Some plants take food and water from other plants and make them weak. The resurrection fern does not do this. It gets its own sunlight and water from the rain. The tree loses nothing, and the fern is like a very polite guest. The fern likes big trees with rough bark, and oak trees are a very popular home for this fern. The rough surface gives the fern a good place to hold on. If you visit a park in the southern United States, look up at the old oak trees. You might see small patches of brown or green on the branches. Those small plants are probably resurrection ferns. Here is another exciting fact. In 1997, scientists sent this fern into space. It traveled on a space shuttle called Columbia. Scientists were very curious. They wanted to see what would happen when the fern got water in space. In space, there is no gravity, so water floats in the air. Scientists asked, can this fern wake up even in space? The answer was yes. The fern still came back to life when it got water. Even far from Earth, this little plant did its amazing trick. People all around the world love the resurrection fern because it gives them hope. When we see this dry, brown plant come back to life after the rain, it teaches us something important. Difficult times do not last forever. Even when everything looks hard and dry, new life can return. Many people see this plant as a symbol of strength and hope. This idea connects to real life too. Sometimes we feel tired or sad. Sometimes things are very hard. We might feel like we cannot go on. But the resurrection fern shows us a different way to think. It waits quietly and does not fight the dry weather. It just rests until the rain comes, and then it grows again. The lesson is simple. Do not give up. Better days are coming. The word resurrection means coming back to life after death. Many people and cultures around the world use this word to talk about hope and new beginnings. This fern earns its name every time the rain falls. It truly comes back to life again and again. So the next time you walk outside after the rain, look around you. Look at the wet leaves and the clean air. Think about the resurrection fern sitting quietly on a tree branch. Its brown leaves are slowly turning green as it drinks the rain. It is waking up again and saying hello to the world. The resurrection fern does not need anything special. It does not need rich soil or perfect weather. It just needs a little rain and a safe place to rest. And with that, it does something almost no other plant can do. It comes back from the edge of death and becomes full of life again. Nature is full of surprises, but few surprises are as beautiful as this one. A small simple plant sitting high on a tree branch, teaching us about strength, patience, and hope. The resurrection fern is truly one of the most amazing plants in the world. Thank you for listening today. I hope this story made you smile. The world is full of wonderful things, and sometimes the smallest things teach us the biggest lessons.